This offense has a second down play. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Looking down the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Pulls it in on the right. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's loose. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. The short hands, it's Adams. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Off the play fake on first down. Now sliding to his left. That's reeled in. It's Bernard. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Throws to the back. Gets open down the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there.
First down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. He's looking for a man on second down. Caught close to the marker, it's Bernard. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Alabama.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He'll set up to throw. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That makes the score Alabama 7, SMU 0.
Just about set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Coming out with it, it's Wheaton. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this run.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Pressure coming. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. To the air, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, SMU.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Dances away from the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He makes the catch. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. On second down, they'll take to the air. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Smith takes the handoff. Tackle is made after the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Looking to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Adams. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wheaton. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in there. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. The Mustangs want to move quickly. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air, it's Jennings. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touch. Going up top. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't there.
They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball in the air, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play in this half. And back to the air on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get... Right back out there. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the 2nd half, those 2 turnovers in the 1st.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
He fires it out to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Makes the grab. It's Dixon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They want to just keep throwing it. Lets it fly. Makes a connection. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Jennings. Quickly complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustang!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
To advance on the play.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner is stopped.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes that Alabama offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Out of bounds at the 34. It's third down.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To throw, it's Milroe. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Touchdown tie! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He slings it deep to the left. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Keeps looking downfield. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pulls it in on the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
A long game and a first down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 21, SMU 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll throw it on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, SMU! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Number 1 is in the end zone.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked. 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the returner will be brought down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Miller with the ball. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And I don't think they got a snap before the play clock ran out. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Getting some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on fourth down.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. On the move, it's Daniels. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Taking it the other way. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense set on first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Going up top on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll go back to the air on second down. Looking to scramble. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down, lead the clock. The clock right now is your friend.
Fires downfield. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
Let's go. This is how you make it interesting. Your defense has to come through, has to make the big play, and they do. Clock running out, you get the ball back to your offense. Way to force the issue, create the interception.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw one to his right. And he's got it inside the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Number 1, Brad in the end zone.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's looking to pass. He's right on target. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and they vault on top by 1 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They're going to throw it to start the drive. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a...
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout. Alabama.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Unloads it left. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, SMU.
This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. The line of scrimmage is to 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. From 42 yards out, he calls ball game. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't